Hello, good morning. And this week I'm picking up on the hot topic on social media this week from primary teachers, which is the really common question: I'm moving year groups next year. Can anyone give me advice on how to get up and running so I deeply understand what I'm doing with that year group before I get started in the autumn? And of course it's more complicated this year because of COVID, so the challenges you're facing are going to be even tougher. The purpose of this live stream is to address that head on. So when you're teaching maths at primary school, if you're teaching to the under sevens, you probably can't remember how you learned it anyway. You've probably got no clue as to actually what goes on in those stages of learning. So you understand that it's really essential that you get your head around the learning journeys that children actually take. So my labour of love in lockdown, if you're teaching children up to the age of 7, is the 3 major video series on this channel. There's one for age 4 to 5, there's one for age 5 to 6, there's one for age 6 to 7. You just watch the videos. It explains it all in depth, the very deep understanding that's the most powerful way to understand teaching maths, and it goes through all the underlying structures that children need to learn, the learning journeys they need to take, best strategies for teaching. Just watch the videos. There are some documents that accompany them, especially in Key Stage 1. Sorry, they align with the English national curriculum, which means they work really well everywhere else in the world because that's the one that teaches content younger than anywhere else. So if you've got your head around the English national curriculum, teaching that, then you're going to be fine with any other curriculum. When you just look at your curriculum document, there won't be as much in it. Hi, I see people are joining. If you want to say hi, that'd be lovely. So the key documents on my website, authenticmaths.co.uk. If you go to Rebecca the Maths Lady and then to worksheets, if you scroll down, you'll find simple planning guides for the whole year. Term per page gives you an overview of what's going on, and also direct links to the relevant videos. And with them, underneath each document, is the curriculum extract if you're in England. Obviously, if you're not, you use your own. Scottish links very, very closely, but the children are half a year older, which is much better. And alongside those at this young age group, there is one for mixed, what we call year 1 and year 2 in England, which is age 5 to 7 if you're teaching them all in the same class. And you've got exactly the same things, a term per page planning guide, and with direct links to the relevant videos. Looks like that. And I've also pulled out the curriculum extract for maths teaching in mixed year 1 and year 2. And I've recombined it, so it's different colours for year 1 and year 2, but it's by topic, so you can see how it all fits together when you're teaching your whole class together. So that's up to the age of 7. Then as we get into England and what we call Key Stage 2, in Scotland this is P4, P5, P6, P7. Then it's more dangerous for teachers because a lot of teachers think, oh, I know how to do this and I know how I learned it and how I do it as well. And all I've got to do is teach children the methods that I know. Oh, if only that were true. One of the key things we do in teacher training, in traditional teacher training, which is, where you're working not just in schools, but much more with people who've worked cross settings and read the research for many years, is to plunge teachers in and get them listening to each other and get them realising that a lot of them are doing the maths in different ways to each other. And there are different ways of doing it that they've never needed to see, because as long as you can do the maths in normal life, that's fine. But if you're teaching it and children have different ways of doing it to you, you need the whole shebang, you need the deeper knowledge that allows you to connect their preferred way of doing the maths to your preferred way of doing the maths. So it really does matter to prepare as well. And again, there are these, if we look here, there's the term per page planning guides. We go in here, that is term 1 for year 4. And for every topic in here, there are videos that show you the deep underlying structures and the variety of ways that children do the maths and how to teach using apparatus and structure in ways that unite understanding of all the methods so every child can thrive in your class. Because there's deep structural teaching in these methods, they are much better methods for teaching classes where you've got chaotic previous learning experiences. So if a lot of your children have learnt very little maths during lockdown, but some of them have flown, this is going to work really well for them. Hi, if you're joining the live stream, please say hello. If you've got any questions, please do ask them. Really happy to take your questions live. And it baselines, so it tells you what assessment to do to check that your children are going to be able to access this. And I give you interventions. So for example, for year 2 teaching, they need to be able to work with quite fluently with the numbers up to 10. And if they can't, there are worksheets like this that you could give them as a quick warm-up every day, possibly getting them use fingers and toes, well, just fingers for numbers to 10 until they're really fluent with them. So there are appropriate interventions for every year. And of course, if you're finding that your children are even further behind, you can always come and ask me live on this live stream or post questions on the videos. Okay, I'm going to keep this short so that people finding it on YouTube can access it knowing it's quite short, and it's just going to show them. If you want to see the list of all the videos, go to authenticmaths.co.uk and go to Rebecca the Maths Lady's videos, and it lists them all with links directly to them. Or you can just go to the videos tab on this YouTube channel and you can see every topic is now covered. It wasn't a year ago. This is my labour of love for lockdown. It's all there now. Next week I'll be back. I'll talk about some of the other resources that are available for catch-up teaching, their strengths and their weaknesses, so we can put all of those in perspective and work from the strengths and fill the gaps of some of the weaknesses. Okay, if you've got any questions, post them now. Otherwise, I'm going to sign off. Okay, thank you for watching. Good luck. I hope you have a restful summer if you're signing off from these videos now for the summer. Take care. Bye.